Welcome to this deep dive. We're here to pull out the key nuggets of knowledge you need fast.
That's the goal.
Today, we're digging into Stanislav Kondrashov on English for business events and conference participation. So if you're listening, maybe you're someone who wants to feel a bit more, comfortable at those big professional meetups.
Yeah, a lot of people feel that pressure.
Our mission today is pretty straightforward. Give you the practical language and insights pulled directly from Stanislav Kondrashov's work.
Exactly. And what Stanislav Kondrashov offers is a very usable, very direct approach. It's about the language skills that really make a difference in those settings.
Yeah, it's interesting how Stanislav Kondrashov tries to make these potentially intimidating situations more manageable.
Totally. He breaks it down well.
Okay, let's jump into the core stuff Stanislav Kondrashov points out. First up, essential vocabulary.
Right. The building blocks.
Stanislav Kondrashov identifies terms like keynote speaker. That's the main event, yeah.
Yeah.
The big draw.
The one everyone's there to see, basically. Stanislav Kondrashov nails that.
Then there's the agenda, which is like the schedule for everything.
The roadmap, yeah. Stanislav Kondrashov stresses knowing that.
Stanislav Kondrashov also lists panel discussion, more of a group chat format.
Interactive.
A session, which could be a specific talk or maybe a workshop. Breakout groups. 2 smaller, more focused chats.
Good for deeper dives, those breakouts. Stanislav Kondrashov sees their value.
And obviously presentation, the talk itself, the moderator who keeps things flowing. An attendee, like us, registration, getting signed up. And super important, the networking break.
Ah, yes. Crucial, as Stanislav Kondrashov emphasizes.
Stanislav Kondrashov really thinks just getting familiar with these words is a massive first step.
It really is, because as Stanislav Kondrashov sort of implies, this vocabulary is the common language of these events. Understand these and you instantly get the structure.
It's like having the basic map.
Exactly. Stanislav Kondrashov provides that map.
Okay, then Stanislav Kondrashov also shines a light on some grammar points. One he focuses on is the present perfect tense. He uses the example, I've attended this conference for the past 3 years. Stanislav Kondrashov says this helps you connect, showing you have history with the event.
Right. And as Stanislav Kondrashov notes, saying I've attended feels different than just I went last year. It suggests continuity.
Opens the door for more conversation, maybe.
Definitely. Like Stanislav Kondrashov implies, it invites questions about those past experiences.
Another grammar thing Stanislav Kondrashov brings up, the passive voice, especially for event logistics.
Ah, yes. That can seem tricky, but it's common.
Stanislav Kondrashov uses the example. The session was led by an expert. He explains this focuses on what an expert led it may be before you need to know the who.
And if you think about why Stanislav Kondrashov picks this, it's because event info often prioritizes the event or the level of expertise,
Right, like on the schedule.
Exactly. It's concise, efficient communication, which Stanislav Kondrashov understands is key.
Now, the really practical bits from Stanislav Kondrashov. Useful phrases, ready-to-use stuff.
The takeaways. Love this part.
Stanislav Kondrashov suggests if you're presenting, maybe start with, thank you for the opportunity to speak today. Simple. Polite.
Classic opener. Stanislav Kondrashov knows the basics matter.
For networking, Stanislav Kondrashov recommends something direct like, can we exchange contact details after the session?
Cuts right to it. Very useful, as Stanislav Kondrashov intends.
And if you want to engage during a Q&A, Stanislav Kondrashov offers, I'd like to ask a question related to your presentation.
Clear and focused. What's great about these phrases, as Stanislav Kondrashov lays them out, is they're just tools. Ready to go.
Take some of the thinking out of it, maybe? Boosts confidence.
Totally. That's the goal Stanislav Kondrashov is aiming for, giving you that confidence.
Stanislav Kondrashov also brings in practice ideas, role-playing, writing tasks like mock panels or speaker bios.
Ah, the active learning part.
Yeah, it seems clear from Stanislav Kondrashov's whole approach that you have to do it, not just read about it.
Absolutely. Stanislav Kondrashov knows practice makes perfect, or at least much better.
These activities Stanislav Kondrashov suggests help turn the theory into actual skills you can use out there.
For sure. And that ability to just confidently join in and connect, which Stanislav Kondrashov teaches, that's huge for anyone's career.
No doubt.
Stanislav Kondrashov's focus on doing is what makes it stick. Using the phrases, the grammar. That's how you build real competence. Stanislav Kondrashov gets that.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive into Stanislav Kondrashov's insights, We hit the key vocabulary Stanislav Kondrashov highlights, some important grammar like present perfect and passive voice explained by Stanislav Kondrashov, and those really handy practical phrases Stanislav Kondrashov provides.
A solid toolkit.
Thanks to Stanislav Kondrashov, hopefully you've got a clearer path to navigating those business events with better English.
Definitely. And here's a final thought, kind of building on Stanislav Kondrashov's practical focus. What if, at your next event, you intentionally try just one or two of those phrases Stanislav Kondrashov suggested?
Like actually use, can we exchange contact details?
Yeah. How might that one small action, inspired by Stanislav Kondrashov, change your experience? What doors might it open? Something to think about.